Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ten, and today I'm going to show you how to calibrate a pH pen. I specifically have the Apera pH 20, which is their basic model and retails for about $50. And it comes with this case, this cleaning tool, a strap for your pH pen, these two bottles of calibration liquid, go right in here. Since it only comes with the two different pH ranges, I wanted to get something that calibrated all the ranges, and they had this set here, which also includes the 10.1. And it came with this little tester as well. So not a bad deal. I think it was like $15-20 for the set. Well worth it to make sure that your instrument is working properly. So the first thing you want to do before you pour the liquids is you want to verify the temperature of these, right? I have this little infrared. We got 70.5, okay? It cooled off a little bit. The reason why you want to do this is because these all change pH at different temperatures. That's why here on the side, let's see if this focuses. Here on the side, you have a pH range, and it'll tell you at different temperatures, the pH will read differently. Some people will think that the pen is off, but you have to make sure that the temperature is on point because it'll give you a different reading. This is something that's pretty important, and I don't really see it mentioned in a lot of videos. So, very important tip right there. Make sure you know the temperature of your solution so you know what numbers you're supposed to be looking for. And if we take a look at the bottles, I'm gonna be within the range that it says on the front, since I'm within 68 degrees to 72 degrees. All right, let's get started. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is verify that your probe is clean. These probes go into funky water and they have to remain wet in order to stay calibrated. That's why we have that bottle of storage solution back there. You want to make sure that there's no residue building up, that the probe is nice and clean, because you want a good functioning working instrument. After you verify that your probe is clean, we could get started with the calibration. What you want to do is turn it on and let it start up normally. Then there's going to be a button on there that's going to usually say CAL or calibrate. You're going to want to hold that button until you get prompted on the screen. Calibration has started. Now you could let go, and it's going to tell you put the pH pen into the 7.0 solution. So we're going to verify that that's the 7.0, and we're going to put our pen in there. And now we're going to give it a little bit so that the reason it takes a little bit is because the probe tip is a different temperature than the water is, and they need to come together at the same temperature in order for the probe to read it. All right, so it's saying 7.3, so we're gonna hit the enter button at the bottom and wait until prompted. Okay, now we let go. All right, and it'll return you back to your regular screen. You're gonna wanna take the probe out, rinse it off in some water, dry it off, And now you press the calibrate button again, and it'll give you a prompt between 4 and 10. So you could pick either or. We're gonna go with the 4, put it into the 4. It's gonna know that the 4, it's gonna know that it was stuck inside the 4 because the pH is obviously gonna go down. Give it a second. A little agitation. All right, we're gonna hit confirm. Now we're confirmed. We're gonna do the same thing. Rinse it off. Dry it off. And just like before, we're gonna hit the calibrate button. And this time it's gonna know that we're gonna go into the 10 because that's all that's left. Give it a moment. I hope that's visible. I don't even know, it's so small. Okay, I think we might be there. Give it a little agitation. All right, we're gonna hit confirm. As you could see, the pen calibration was off. Right, I haven't used this pen in quite some time because I've been growing organically and I don't really check the pH very often. I just check the pH of my tap water every so often because it changes with seasons. Now we rinse it off again. Dry it off. This time give it a better drying than before. And what we're gonna do this time a little differently is we're gonna kind of halfway hold this in here, and then I'm just gonna take this storage solution and just give it a spritz. This way it's got the storage solution in there, and I know for a fact that it's gonna stay calibrated. We turn it off. I thought I did that already, I guess not. And there we go. That's how you calibrate a pH pen. I hope this video was of some help to you, because this is a very important tool used in gardening, especially if you're going to use mineral-based nutrients. It's very important to have your pH at the correct level, otherwise your plant won't be able to absorb the nutrients. There's going to be deficiencies, there's going to be problems, and a lot of times pH is the issue. So you want to make sure you have a good pH pen, something that's accurate, and you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on it. I've had this one for almost 2 years and it serves me well, gives me accurate readings, and I'm sure it will continue to, because I maintain it, I keep it inside the box, I don't bump it around everywhere. It should hopefully serve me for some time longer. And to accompany it, I have this Inkbird TDS EC meter. I'm going to be using the EC part of this meter to make sure my nutrient solution is at the correct strength. I'm a little nervous about this mineral grow, but I love trying new things and experimenting and science. It's in my blood. So this is going to be fun. So thank you for joining me. If this video was helpful to you, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm trying my best to make as much content as I can. I finally have some slightly better recording equipment, so going forward things should at least look more visually appealing. Until then, I wish you all the best and happy growing.